Alrighty, and we're going to look at the last vehicle, the CV90105 TML. I'm just going to call it a TML. I'm not going to fucking, no, we're not calling it that. So this is a relatively decent looking, look at that turret. Kind of reminds me of the Type 74. Anyway, let's have a look at the gun. So, basic, we have a 105mm for tier 7, 400 damage. Ooh, that's not very good. Penetration of 620. Heat, which is... This doesn't have any heat MP. It has a 12 rack though, but no heat MP means that if this thing finds either itself... Sorry, if this thing finds an MBT, and that MBT has quite literally found a rock to put its lower plate under, this will not be able to deal any damage to it. This is the same unfortunate business that the Challenger 1 and the Stingray and a bunch of vehicles all the way from tier 7 to tier 10 have. Means that this will be added to the total of 15 vehicles in Balance 3.0 that can't hurt an MBT if it covers its lower plate with a rock. So that's a strike down for it already. Armor 300mm, so it won't be penetrated by autocannons. 212, 185 lower plate. Good, that's not bad actually. Let's see about the side armor, 66 to 81, 91, so it can be penetrated by autocannons. Also going to be penetrated by autocannons as well, and Marak in the back. And 20mm of side armor, so you can pretty much just HE it with just about anything. Right, heat rounds. Let's see. Bit of a bigger there. So don't auto-aim. Do not auto-aim this thing with heat rounds if you know what's good for you. Maybe AP shells as well. Interesting. What about the biggest and baddest AP shells this thing is going to find itself up against is going to be the Leopard. Ooh. Auto bounce. That's quite interesting. Very interesting. Okay, lastly versus Heat MP rounds we have 162, 147, so it's slightly better armoured versus Heat MP, but not really that great in the end. Let's have a look at its stats. Information. Stealthy, does not lose any camo, diversity of weapons, and magazine autoloader. Good. 400 damage, 620 penetration, 5000 DPM, reload time of 28 seconds. Ooh. Ooh, honestly, I would take a 4-round rack or a 6-round rack and do it WP Ender style, which is a 12-second reload. 28 seconds is... Ooh, well, that's half a minute. Still 70 kilometers an hour max speed, 3.3, 22 tons. Modification-wise, we have the ability to have experimental smoke grenades, which comes with 8 charges. Very nice. So it looks like you just have them all. Nice. Oh, I see. So you have either the... What? I think this might be 360-degree smoke grenade, but I'm not sure. Okay, lastly, we have the ability to have either a rapid fire auto... Jesus Christ. Ah, I see. So you do have the ability to do the Ender style with fire showers. Aim time of 1.41. What does the autoloader give me? Reload time between shots with magazine is decreased by 12. So the reload time in magazine is 2.5, so that would be a decrease of, what, all the way down to 2.2 or something. I would probably take the rapid feed autoloader. It's more flexible. Improved commander's optics as well, 20mm of view range. It's not bad. Okay, let's see about comparing you and light tanks in the same tier. There's only one, there's a Stingray, I think. Yeah, it's just a Stingray. Let's see, so the Stingray has 430, 640, Stingray beats it out firepower wise, as well as having the auto rack and the reload time, so if you face a Stingray and it's going to die. Stingray also has better hit points. We know the Stingray has better hull armor and turret armor as well. Stingray has better camo, but of course this isn't with Erin yet, although you should be able to get better vision range while moving than the Stingray, so it looks like this is going to be a more scout orientated vehicle, but in the end this is going to fall to the same trap the Stingray has, in which neither of these vehicles are going to have heat MPs, so they're going to get butchered by MBTs when they hold down. So Yeah, this does seem to be a common theme with all the vehicles, in that I'm not sure that whoever made these, how long have they been in concept for? Have these been in concept since 2.0 and someone just dusted them off and said, yeah, let's go for it, and forgot that 3.0 was a thing because of, you know, the armor changes and everything? I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks fantastic, but the lack of heat MP, I'm really, it's not great. So we have rapid fire, and we have a 2.5 second reload time. So let's see how quick it goes down. Ooh. So with rapid fire, it goes down to 2.8 seconds, which means that with a gun breach and everything, maybe if you want to use this with the Douglas build, because Douglas gives a reload, you might be able to get it down to, I don't know, maybe 1.5 seconds or something, which could make this thing potentially terrifying. And let's just make sure that this thing has or doesn't have heat MP, because if it doesn't, that's going to be a bit of a game changer for me. Because otherwise, it looks fantastic. It's small. It's got the stubby little turret, which I absolutely love. But if it doesn't have heat MP, then oh god, this is really sad. It really doesn't have heat MP. Like, we're sure? Oh, this is actually really sad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually kind of disappointed. Yeah. God, that kind of blew the wind out of the sails here. I was like, yeah, this could be awesome. It was like, oh, and there's no heat. Oh, fuck. Oh well. Access to the battle path for me is going to be given in about 2 hours, and then there'll be a stream on Friday with the battle path and everything. I just want to make sure with all the vehicles. So just do a quick overview of all the vehicles going around. Not owned. So there were 3 MBTs. So this doesn't have heat MP. Did you have heat MP? Thank God. Okay, so it's just those 2 vehicles. So in the end, it's basically just the tier 7 and the tier 10 that doesn't have heat MP. So if the tier 9 is facing the tier 10 and both of them have 1 hit point, the tier 9 is going to win. Alright, that's it for now. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.